But we can do a Hell Rush. Haven't done a Hell Rush in a couple of weeks. Yeah, regen triggers the champion effect. It's a healing effect. So, Hell Rush. Can we play fast still? Probably. We are Shardtail Queen champion. We have the traditional Umbra as our ally clan, so the Shade Splitter. These starting cards look like they are a bit all over the place, but I don't mind a Molting Imp in a Shardtail Queen deck. Pack Morsels is a bit harder to use, but we'll see about that. I didn't pay much attention to the bosses. It's Daedalus with damage shield, I think. Temperate Talisman versus Iron Drop Cage. Talisman, so we can pick up vents and mind collapses more easily, and a few other things. Imp-Drain versus Royalty. I think it's Imp-Drain. Mark of Invasion, sure, we take the challenge. Set up on the top floor, take 9. Take 9, I guess. That might make it harder to get the collector, but yeah, I was counting on drawing one of the magma morsels. Shade Splitters, trying to find a damage morsel. We did not, but that's okay. See what's in the pack. Morsels, damage shield and health is great. I'm gonna keep the imps in the deck because I want to draw into them this turn. Morsels instead. Definitely kill the backliner. And we already win. There we go. We managed to get a bottom floor kill. That was worth taking 18. Should give me a better score than killing on the top floor. Fledgling Imp, yes. Very much like that. Yeah, Mind Collapse I would take, but not over a Space Prism. Space Prism is insane in an Imp deck. Absolutely crazy. We don't need Merchant of Magics at all right now. We barely have anything to upgrade. The only thing I would consider is a Consume Removal on Space Prism and then cost reduce it. And that's literally the only thing I would really consider here. So we're going for the right side, hoping for a decent unit. Perfect would be a Deranged Brute, but even something a bit weaker than that I will probably consider. Endless Rage Imp. Haunt Warrior, Rail Beater, do we need any of those? Do we have another? We do have another option next floor. Should be fine at the moment. Someone already died. Endless Rage Imp. Raging Rage Imp? No. This is just a move on. Keep the gold for the next shop. Enemies gain +4 attack. I think it's the Spike Channeler ones. Lifesteal seems useful. Nice. That already takes care of that. Oh, we are a bit low on health here, huh? Uh-oh. That's actually a problem. We are doing way less damage than I expected. And I failed to correctly set up the fledgling imp here as well. We're gonna take a ton of damage here and lose a massive amount of points because of my misplays. Ritual of Battle. I think we need non-imp scaling sources. We are very heavily constrained by capacity right now. I'm gonna take a Shadow Eater. That should help to some degree. Not happy with how that fight went. Really didn't think we would be so weak. But the enemies having spikes was a big deal on the last wave. Because my imps just suicided themselves instead of protecting the queen. And the queen still had to hit the spiked blocker in front as well. So yeah, that was not great. Really didn't work as I expected. Another endless. That one's gonna be harder to take. Don't feel like any of these will help us that much. Instead, I think I want to get an imp upgraded. Have them as a blocker. The molding imps are good utility. I'm gonna go with the queen impling. That means I don't reroll. I think that's what it means. No, I do reroll. These are not great. I don't want damage shield at the moment. Copy cop 5 times. Sure. Let's take all the space prisms. I probably should have duped it only once, but that means I'm almost certainly gonna take a unit after Daedalus, no matter what is offered. I will almost always find something that I want. This is an awkward start. Yeah, actually, let's do this. We do have the space prisms for a reason, right? Heck, mouses should be better here. Almost enough to kill that one. This is a bit awkward. That's fine. Oh. Can we kill this guy? Yes we can. There we go. Hahaha. Impolite. Like the idea of that. Ugh, really? These units? Do we just stay with our Shadow Eater? Try to keep that one working? Probably. That was pretty bad for a unit selection. Do we have another chance at an Umbra banner? There are two units I'd really want from that, so yeah. Resonant Shard versus Forever Flame. Ah, Forever Flame. That's good. But we are already on the Imp-Drain path. I'm gonna go with Resonant Shard. These two are not the units I would really want from that. Well, I guess we stay with our Shadow Eater then. Spikes is fine. This first turn is annoying. No, it isn't. I mean, that's still somewhat suboptimal, but it's much better than I thought it would be. Now the question is, how do we keep our Short-Tailed Queen alive? And the answer is, I don't know. I don't know yet. It looks like we are not gonna be able to keep her alive. Oh, that sucks. That sucks big time. Maybe we don't need her? I doubt it, but... I should probably have played the Ritual of Battle instead. I guess Impolite is good. And these make a big difference. We're actually quite close on getting a kill here. Another Impolite would do it. There we go. This deck is a mess. Shadow box. Yeah, I do want to include some more morsel generation. Impressive is nice. Is Imp in the box any good? Might not be. I'm gonna take Impressive here. Oh, Furnace Tap. And Excavation Eruption. But I think it's Furnace Tap. Luckily, it doesn't seem to matter that we are not in a great spot right now. Both merchants are tempting, but the free removals, they matter. Sure. Yes. And no, we don't need that. Transures are still just worse than the base imps. Mark of Invasion should be fine. That boss though, not so sure about that one. Don't want to play the Queen Simpling, to be honest. Nor these morsels, actually. Having them in the deck can actually be an advantage here. What to do with this overcharged tank? I guess we just Impressive. I can play the Molding Imp here. Can play Queen Simpling, but I don't want to. Boom. Made them disappear. Another unit. No, we can't. These imps need to die if I play them. Not anymore. Yeah. Here's the problem. The boss is real scary. $12 plus 14 is 26. So we can't have you in front. Alright, we are at the limit. But we win! The extra imp actually made the difference, because now our queen gets to strike one more time. It's another Impolate. Why would we turn that down? I don't know. I don't think I want to turn it down. Void Binding. Time to get some cost reductions. We are turning this into an Imp-Drain deck. Also, free relic and removals. Always happy to get those. I'm all out of water. Well, guess that has to wait until after the stream then. After this run. Volatile Gorge doesn't work. Scorched Steel, did I really want that? Do I want Ritual of Battle at all? Not sure either. Void Binding is probably the better holdover target. Magic Power? No. Not on these things. Double stack we can't really afford to. Nor is it really worth. That barely changes the damage. Not worth. Let's buy another removal. This time on Shade Splitter. These are actually somewhat useful. I'm gonna get the Queen Simpling off the train. We generate enough of these as is. Onwards against Fel. This bottom floor doesn't work out like this. Streak is still alive. We got 2 more wins. I'm considering setting up the Shadow Eater on the next floor up. And I think that's what we have to do in this scenario. Damage shield for our queen. Yeah, these are gonna get past. Not much I can do about that. I can't even do anything about it. Like, I can't even try to stop them. Ugh. More ally triggers. Flying Falcon. That makes up for the massive amount of damage we have taken. Not really, but partially. These cards are very hard to justify, so I'm gonna skip them. And then it's just more draw. That's a weird deck. Very unusual. 3 removals or a dupe. Three removals. Yeah, it's gonna be more important here, I think. Mega Blue still has more HP left than us. Not anymore. But they're close. Seems like they've been avoiding trials for the most part. Large stone is definitely not what we want here. It might be. I think if we continue to set up the Shadow Eater on a different floor, that might be quite good. This time, is it the Shade Splitters? No, it's the Ritual first. Then Shade Splitters. Imp-Drain deck, exactly. Yeah, making these Queen's Implings, Fledgling Imps is a big upgrade. Spikes means our Imps die faster, and we now have tools to protect our Queen. I want one imp out there, then get that one killed. Oops. Missed my chance to get the collector. There we go. Nuke that guy. This deck feels super weird. But not bad at all. Feels quite powerful actually. I'm just glad we have these Impolates in the deck. My ordering here is far from perfect, but I mean, look at our power. Doesn't matter at all. Oh yes, Pirate Jumper is great. Cannibalize. That has a place in this deck. Now I wish I could make the Pirate Jumper endless and still upgrade the Cannibalize to be 0 cost. If we can make the Cannibalize 0 cost, it's basically useless. But an endless Pirate Jumper would be amazing. I'm not gonna try for the endless Pirate Jumper. It's an unnecessary risk. I think ideally we upgrade the Cannibalize with cost reduction. I would love to find a way to play Furnace Tap after playing a Void Binding, but we just can't play Void Binding early in the upcoming fight. Unless we find something like a Hellspanner. If we find Hellspanner here, I'm gonna dupe the Furnace Tap. Instantly. Okay, not instantly, because there's also casing. Do we want casing? No, actually we don't. We don't need it at all. Cost reduction on the Furnace Tap is nice, but seems quite unnecessary. I'm gonna take Consume Crown instead. Cost reduced to cannibalize. You know what? We keep the gold for score. Not like we really need the score to win this Hell Rush. But I'm gonna do it anyways, because I'm so confident now. Yeah, now the crazy scaling begins. I should have used that against Seraph. Has to be Pyre Jumper here, right? Just nuke that guy. That's the second Furnace Tap, which I've been waiting for this entire time. It looks like we're gonna get the Flying Seraph kill. Looks a lot like that's gonna happen. There we go. Flying Seraph kill. Nice! That puts us at the decent score of 42k. Which is gonna be the win. Unless this guy not only manages to OTK Seraph, which we which they probably would have done by now. But they also need about 1.8k gold more than I have, which is very unlikely. Hellrush matchmaking with friends doesn't work directly, but you can create a Hellrush challenge, a custom challenge in Hellrush mode, and in that way you can compete with your friends in Hellrush. There's an option to make the challenge follow the Hellrush rules. You can even adjust the timer in that case. Instead of having the normal Hellrush timer, you can have a faster or slower one. The faster one is really, really fast. Like, I barely manage to play my turns with that in a slower deck. A follows event one day? Yeah, I guess that would be nice. If there are enough people who would be interested in something like that. That could probably be nice. Yeah, I've already done that before. There have been some hell rushes with other streamers, like Never Nathaniel, Bane Williams, Noninian. Yeah, that was a good run. Oh, the other person died to Seraph. That's a shame. We had a rough early game though. The Fell fight was pretty rough. But the Bob Disciple fight, ooh, that was not nice at all.